If that alarm goes off one more time, I'm throwing it through the wall. Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's video where I'll be going over pretty much my daily routine of a shift worker working the night shift and getting two boys ready for school and just the regular endeavors that I have while I'm having to work nights and father children. It's about 6:30 in the morning. On Mondays, I go to bed with my family and wake up with my family. And the rest of the week, I work until 2 a.m., so I'm not in bed till 3. And then I get up for 6:30 to get the kids off for school. And I'm back for 8:30 to take a nap. Right now I have the dogs outside. And that's where I start my day. So let the dogs outside. And then in a minute I'll get the kids up. One kid leaves at 7:35. The other kid leaves around 8:15. On Mondays though, I don't go down for a nap after the kids get on the bus. I simply carry on with my day. I got lots to do on a Monday. So welcome to the video. I'm in charge of meal prep when I'm on nights because I'm home all day. So you'll see some things that I make the family for supper. You might see some of the lunches that I'll be making for myself for work. And I'll probably record some workouts this week because I am also working on an upper-lower body split routine for you guys to see what I do. And as you can see, I got some Christmas tree in the background. And we got some decorations, we got some Christmas presents here. We got some decorations around the house. We're about a week away from Christmas. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make the oldest boy some breakfast. No better way to start a Monday than with some waffles. And sometimes he's a bit grumpy in the morning. So if we start him off right with some food that he likes, he may not be so grumpy. Catch up with you in a little bit. All right, the oldest is off to school. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to make for breakfast today before I send the youngest boy off to school. I'm not a big eater in the morning. Oh, there's Gordon. I'll have to blurb him out. So I'm going to stick with 3 eggs and just a slice of toast. I like to include in my nutritional plan, I call it a nutritional plan instead of a diet because when you look at it as a diet, it almost looks like it's a negative thing. And so I call it a nutritional plan because I do plan my nutrition. I like to put foods in my nutritional plan that I like eating, that I enjoy. Otherwise, I'm not going to enjoy it. I want to eat shit food. I left the blinds open. The dogs can see out the window and the neighbors heading off to work. Anyway, I'm going to fry 3 eggs. Just have a piece of toast. Something basic, because once the youngest is off on the bus, I will be working out. Today is Monday. I always start off with an upper body workout. I don't count calories. I intuitively eat. If I count calories, it becomes an obsession for me. Okay, I got myself a glass of water and a black coffee. I don't normally drink my calories, although on the days that I really struggle to get my calories in, I'll drink my calories. As you can hear my son in the background, he's happy. He's a happy boy. So if you're watching this video, please subscribe, like the video. This is meal number 1. I'll see you after I get Gordon on the bus. It is freezing out there this morning. I have a space heater for the garage for when I work out, but it's gonna be a cold workout. Just finished the workout. Got my protein shake here. A little out of breath. So in a minute, I'm gonna make a soup. Making everyone soup for supper tonight before I head off to work. I go to work tonight. I start work at 5:30. And so I try to make sure that supper and everything's ready for when everyone gets home. Eat with everybody, and then I take off for work. So anyway, tonight, soup is on the menu. We got some venison, cabbage, vegetables to add in. Nice and healthy. So I'm gonna finish this protein shake. Macros and calories, it'll be somewhere on the screen, maybe around here. All right, got my venison in here. I put got my crock pot here. I just want to share a few articles with you. In the description below will be links to these 4 articles. All 4 of them are regarding sleep deprivation, working the night shift, what the causes and effects are to your health. Approximately 15% of U.S. Workers are shift workers. So shift workers, anyone that works outside of the 9 to 5 workday, that works evenings, overtimes, rotating shifts, or even early hours of the morning. Shift work, the positive of shift work is that it can be a convenience for families, particularly healthcare. Sometimes jobs that you get that have rotating shifts or that, work in the night shift, sometimes they pay well. So, it works for the family financially. But then there are some drawbacks. There's some health effects of that type of shift, of those types of shifts. Some of them include risk of heart attacks, ulcers, depressions, obesity, and high blood pressure. And it just causes sleep problems such as trouble falling asleep, trouble staying awake, and excessive sleepiness. And so some of the other drawbacks too are that when you work a night shift or you're working a rotating shift, oftentimes you don't have the time to go out there and exercise. For me, I've always made exercising a priority, so sometimes I have to cut my sleep short. I know I'm going to receive some flack from some people about that, but I can get up earlier, have my workout, and get the things I need to get done before I go into work the next day. And by working shift work, you're actually going against the biology of your body. So your body has an internal body clock, and you're simply disrupting the natural rhythm of the sleep-awake cycle. And it causes interference with natural hormones, chemicals in the body, potential problems of the cardiovascular system, your metabolism, digestion is an issue, your immune system takes a hit, it could cause fertility issues as well. But there's things that you can do in order to lessen the impact of not working a steady shift, a 9 to 5. That is, eat healthy and exercise regularly. So I like to combat some of these bad potentials of my lifestyle with regular exercise and a nice proper diet that includes all 4 food groups, everything in moderation. I allow myself some cheat meals, but the main thing is I get as active as possible. Creating yourself a nice bedtime routine. No matter what time you go to bed, it helps to have a routine, just helps you sleep better. 1 in 4 Canadians does shift work, and 1 in 5 works nights, according to the Workers' Health and Safety Center. But type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure are now another 2 things that I didn't mention in the previous article. So there's a study, and this study examine the effects in healthy volunteers by having them do simulated night shifts. After 3 such night shifts in a row, the brain's internal clock was 2 hours out of sync. That was expected since the process of adjusting the brain's clock is gradual. What is completely unexpected is the clock inside the volunteer's digestive tracts, the clocks that tell us to eat during the day and to fast at night, adjusted to nights extraordinarily quickly. While the brain's clock was just 2 hours out of sync, the digestive clock had jumped by a whopping 12 hours. So for example, if it was midnight for the volunteers, the clock in the brain said it was 2 a.m. and the clocks in their digestive tract said it was noon. So the signals that conflicted, it's no wonder their metabolism was disrupted, and it took just 3 nights for that to happen. So even just 3 nights, you're adjusting your internal clock. You don't want to be eating fried foods or anything like that. You want to stick with light broths, rice, yogurt, foods rich in protein such as eggs, peanut butter, tuna, peas, beans, and roasted turkey. Make sure you're drinking lots of water. It's a pretty good article talking about just the general effects of your body's internal clock when you are changing your routine. And that happens when you're working a rotating shift. You're changing your routine every 2 weeks. All right, we'll get ready and clean up the kitchen a bit. Head on out and get my wife some stuff for Christmas. All right, I'm back. I'm actually going to make lunches now. I will record, but I'll probably cut a lot of it out. So here's my lunch for tomorrow. Got a can of tuna, peanut butter sandwich, mixed veggies that I eat with the hummus, Greek yogurt, expires in 2 days, frozen chili, homemade, cottage cheese, mixed fruit. That's my lunch for tomorrow. But that's pretty much what I take. Enough for 3 breaks. It's almost 6:30. Time to get the kids ready for school. As the week goes on, it gets harder and harder to wake up from these many nights of sleep, or these naps, whatever you want to call them. It is Tuesday, day 2 of night shift, but really day 1 of not getting a full night's sleep. So your body doesn't really know what's happening yet. Tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, the fatigue accumulates. Anyway, I'm heading out. I'm going to come home, take a nap, and then I'll touch base with you probably after my workout. About 12:15. Had about almost a 2-hour nap there. The dog's outside. I'm working on meal number 2. First meal I had this morning. It was just quick and easy. I had it before I put Gordon on the bus. These breakfast burritos from Costco. I just had one just to put something in my system. They're not sponsoring the video. I'm gonna have 3 eggs and a slice of bread today in the form of French toast.
Never skip leg day.
Workout is done. Did legs today. Lunches are made tomorrow. For tomorrow, I made myself soup and chili, fruits, veggies, hummus, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and of course, I also packed trail mix. After my wife got home from work yesterday, about 30 minutes before I served supper, she told me I forgot my cabbage in my cabbage soup. So I quickly fried a little bit and threw it in there.
Side note, don't forget the cabbage in your cabbage soup.
As you can see, it's almost 6:30. It's Wednesday. Got the dogs outside, heading out there now with them. It's getting harder and harder to wake up. 2 more days. And another article here I'm talking about will be on interrupted sleep. So my sleep when I'm working nights is interrupted. I sleep for 2.5 to 3 hours, get the kids ready for school, go back down for a 2.5, 3 hour nap. And so this article here talks about that. How there's a correlation between sleep continuity and total sleep time, and people that get interrupted sleep often tend not to get enough overall sleep. Americans needing about 7.1 hours of sleep a night to feel good. Again, it depends on you, how much sleep you need. Try to make sure you get the right amount of sleep that you require. This last article, this 4th one, is on sleep debt. Can you make up for lost sleep? Well, the short answer is yes. You can make up for lost sleep. There is a lengthy answer in that it takes a lot longer to make up for lost sleep. It takes 4 days to fully recover from 1 hour of lost sleep. So again, you can make up some of the time that you've lost for a lack of sleeping during the week, or maybe you had a rough weekend and then you want to catch up on your sleep during the week. It takes time. You can't always make up for all the lost sleep that you got, but I mean, you can make up for some of it. So we're expecting a bunch of snow on Friday, so I'm gonna make sure my snowblower is all set for the season. As seen here, I got it started. There's a big monster. Side note here. What do you guys do to keep your kids active in this day and age with tablets and video games on the rise? We want our kids to be as active as possible. Activity creates a healthy lifestyle. It's 9:17. I woke up from my nap to go get the youngest from school. So far, 2 naps in, not even 4 hours sleep in total. Hopefully I can catch up with some sleep after I get the youngest from school. Just one of the things that you face as a night shift employee is sometimes you gotta sacrifice some sleep. My nap isn't happening, so I want to have a pre-workout snack. Made myself a giant pancake here. I'm not a huge fan of pancakes, but I like to have at least one meal a day that isn't so healthy for me. Helps me with my nutrition plan. Spice things up a bit, make things so they're not so boring. This particular one I made with milk and not water, just to give it some more calories, some more protein. Make sure you don't go too heavy on the syrup. The syrup will add additional calories to your pancakes. It's Thursday, almost 6:30. Definitely could have slept longer. Was tempted to snooze the alarm this morning. I don't really snooze because I usually get up at the last possible minute anyway. I get up at about 6:25 so that I can get the dogs out before I have to get the kids up. That doesn't even make sense. Could use more sleep. It's hard to describe how I'm feeling this morning, but exhausted, and my head feels a little foggy. Definitely, my body definitely needs more sleep at this point. I'm filled with coffee, get the kids off to school, go down for another nap. We'll see how I feel after that second nap. Just eating breakfast. 7:53. No one's already off on the bus. I just fried 5 pierogies and 3 eggs just like yesterday. The extreme fatigue I felt when I first woke up subsided shortly after I started drinking my coffee. I'll be getting Gordon on the bus shortly. I never ended up building that ice rink yesterday because Gordon came home early from school, so I'll probably build that and then take my nap. We're supposed to have a storm roll in. I want to see if I can get this ice rink built before then. Otherwise, I think I'll miss my chance. And I want to use this ice rink to help encourage the kids to get active. Hey there, it's about 11:32 on Thursday. I got the ice rink set up, as you can see. Picture there for you. I'm keeping the kids home tomorrow, so today is the last mini nap of the week. We're getting a really bad weather system coming in, so they're going to stay home. So let's hope that they sleep in tomorrow morning. Anyway, catch up with you later. I got the hose running outside for the ice rink, and now I'm just enjoying a pre-workout, Greek yogurts, and a black coffee. Just waiting to get the oldest off the bus. I had a good workout today. It was an upper body day. I did a couple changes to my routine. I like to do that every once in a while. I don't like to change the entire routine, just a few of the exercises. I felt strong today. Weight was moving nice. Weight was moving nice and easy today. I was able to rep out a bit more today, and I had a really good mind-muscle connection. And really, it's the mind-muscle connection that really matters. Good morning. We made it till Friday morning. It's actually currently 9:42. I'm getting ready for a leg workout. and core. Hopefully I have time for core today. I likely will have time for core, so I'm here for a light leg and core workout. We had a weather system that rolled through last night, so all the kids, myself and my wife are home for the day. We don't want to be stranded outside the house, so we chose to keep everybody home. Plus the schools were closed, so we couldn't send the kids to school anyway. So I slept from shortly after 3 o'clock to about shortly after 8 this morning. My wife was home, so she got up with the kids this morning. So the fatigue accumulates as the week goes on, from the broken up sleep and from just the general lack of sleep. It'll carry into the weekend and into half of next week. So midway through the week, my body clock will continue to wake me up after the 3.5 or 2.5 to 3 hour mark. So every 2.5 to 3 hours, my body will just try to wake me up. Usually I can just go to the bathroom and head back to bed and go back to sleep. But sometimes I'm up for the day at that point. But I combat that with an active lifestyle, relatively healthy diet, where I eat from all 4 food groups. You know, eat moderate amount of calories. Like I've mentioned before, I don't count them. I just know based on how I look and how much I weigh if I'm eating enough or eating too much. I provided you with a preview as to what my life looks like as a father with children, working the night shift, having responsibilities at home, getting the kids ready to get put on the bus, and so on and so forth. And you can see that sometimes you have to make sacrifices with your sleep because you have things that happen throughout the week. And that's one of the advantages of working a night shift is someone's home if the kids have to come home from school or if you have appointments to go to, et cetera, et cetera. While I don't condone or encourage this type of lifestyle, sometimes this is required. And just do what you can do to keep yourself healthy and fit. And just keep in mind that this lifestyle does have detrimental effects on your health. And that's why you want to encourage exercise and proper eating habits. Don't take your fitness too seriously. It is a journey. Enjoy the process. What you do need to take seriously is your recovery. Recovery is key. It's something I wish that I knew several years ago, how important recovery is. Well, until next time, be your best self. Make today better than yesterday, one step at a time. Thanks for watching.